What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Jakayla A, and I'm back in this thing again for another nail tutorial. Today, we did some really pretty Chanel nails on one of my clients. I did not even think to start recording at the beginning of the appointment, so I don't have any of the prep, but you know, it's always the same thing. You always want to prep that area the same way, and I have that shown in multiple videos, almost in all of my videos. I put the prep in there so you can see that nail prep in any of those videos. Right now, I am putting on the protein bond from Young Nails. The color that I'm using is from Young Nails. It's called beige. And this was an ombre set also. The focal point was definitely the Chanel foils that I use. You'll see that a little bit later. But this is an ombre set as well. So we have these, we have the color beige here, and I'm putting that down on probably like 2/3 of the nail. And that's going to be the background. It's going to set up the foils. And you'll see that a little bit later. All right, y'all. So here I am using that Macart foil gel, foil transfer gel, something like that. It's really inexpensive, and it comes in a 2-pack for like less than $10. So it's a really great deal. Would recommend. In a minute, you're gonna see me take some of the foil gel off of one of the nails because I just decided that because when I do my bling nail and I'm using those chunkier pieces and then I'm using a whole bunch of other smaller SS6 and 12 all around, you really lose the design anyway. So I like to keep that base plain if I can because the design is going to be hidden by the bling anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. So you go ahead and you want to cure that gel for 30 seconds. And after I cured that gel, then I went in with my foil, my Chanel foil. Now, you can get these anywhere. I got these from Veronica's shop, but I'm going to link that below. If I can't get the website, I'm going to put the IG. I'm going to put some type of information on her in my description. And also, all my essential products are always in my description. My brush, my favorite top coat, my tips, like all the stuff that I use every single time is always in my description. But anyways, I'm just putting that on with a cuticle pusher. Sometimes my hand is not enough, and then you want to like pull that back slowly. So if you don't catch every little piece of the foil, you can pull the foil right back and redo it. As you see right there, I didn't like it. I used alcohol and a piece in a napkin and I redid it. I put some more gel down and then I re-cured that thumb and I redid it. And you can do that as many times as you want with these foils. All you got to do is get a little alcohol swab or a little alcohol in a napkin and take it off and you can redo it. But when you pull it back, you want to pull it back so slow because you could just pull it back the other way real fast and it'll just be over for you. You want to put it on. Make sure you know where you want to put it. Use something like a cuticle pusher or a wooden or one that's metal like I'm using. Some type of stick, some type of something. I could even use my nail just for a harder surface and rub it in. Rub it real, real good. And then pull it back slowly. See if I got everything. If I didn't get everything, I could pull it right back and keep rubbing and get it on there. Take your time with that step. Take your time because you don't want to pull it off fast and then trying to etch it in and find what the little piece that you didn't get is too difficult when you can just do it right the first time. Believe me, I've done it the wrong way. So do it right the first time and take your time. On top of that, put a little base coat or top coat. I chose base coat because I'm running out of top coat. Cure that because when you get this monomer and you go in with your second layer to make our ombre effect, we don't want the monomer to break down the foil and then that's breaking down the design. So you want to cap the design in a base coat or a top coat. Now we're on to finish off our design in our ombre. I got my clear from Mia Secrets. I got my nude Panther from Not Polished. That's like my favorite nude. I hate that Not Polished is so expensive because I love that nude. And then I have my beige so I could finish off my beige nail. And you're going to see the acrylic application of how I do my ombre. For my brush, I'm using the size 12 Tony Lee Nails brush, always my favorite brush. Viva on the paper towels. Use a good quality paper towel because you want something really absorbent. And I'll check back with you in a minute. All right, y'all. Now I'm on to the finished file. The application is done. I'm using my Melody Susie Scamander drill in a cross-cut large bit. I don't really use carbide bits like ever, except if I'm using a really coarse one to do a fill. But I'm finishing and doing a cuticle file with that cross-cut bit. That square or triangle file next to me is 100 grit from my nail supply store. I cut out most of the filing. I feel like it's really boring. I feel like most of my video is application and then the bling or the finishing at the end, whatever the design is. Because I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is filing boring to y'all? Because I feel like filing is kind of boring. I feel like a lot of people cut it out altogether of their videos because it's kind of like self-explanatory. But anyway, I'm using the bling gel I got off of Amazon. It works pretty well. Not the best, not the worst. I have some really giant CCs. That's that big piece that I just put in the middle. And I'm using a wax pencil to put some SS6 and 12 all around. And I'm using a bling glue from Zule Nail Adhesive to finish that off. All right, so the bling application is done, and now I'm just finishing off the nails with a top coat. The top coat I'm using is IBD gel top coat. It's available on Amazon. It is more expensive than the one that I have linked below, but it's worth it. It's really glassy. It's like kind of the best top coat I ever used, but it is kind of pricey. But I'm putting that over all the nails, and then the design is finished. My cuticle oil that I use is also on Amazon, and it's linked below in my description. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.